And what I'm saying is, listen, it's fine. I understand that, listen, the market is going to be different, right? So you pay him now because, listen, you know when Herbert goes up, he's going to raise the ceiling. You know when Joe Burrow comes up, he's going to raise the ceiling. What I'm saying is when I say this is a bad deal, when you look at Patrick Mahomes, you know how long Patrick Mahomes is under contract? Till he's 37 years old. It's a 10-year deal. So even though Patrick Mahomes was at $45 million or something like that, what happens is eventually that deal becomes a deal, right? It becomes a discount. Right, so if I'm saying if you believe in Kyler Murray, then I want to buy up all his prime. That's why you look at what Juan Soto is, 15-year deal, because what you set the market, but eventually it will become a discount, and there's nothing that he can do about it because he'll be bound by the contract. So when I say bad deal, he's going to come back, and if he has a decent year, he's going to go past it. Let's just say he wins a couple playoff games. Then he's got 2 years left on his deal in like 4 years. Right, he's 29 years old. Yeah. You're going to have to pay him $60 million per because that's going to be the new ceiling. That's why I say it's a bad deal. That's why when you look at what Kansas City did, oh well, it was crazy, $500 million. But it's $500 million, but it's basically 2 deals in one. Career.
So you're saying it's not necessarily paying him was the mistake, or even the length. It's that they didn't go long enough. So now you're going to be back in this game a couple of years from now when he's still relatively
4
in his
years
prime,
from now,
and you're going to be paying him way more. Basically, because
if
we know, the contracts go up. Like he will not be the second highest average.
He won't be the second highest average in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, right, exactly. For long. Now, you say it's a bad deal. Would you say anybody that thinks it's a good deal probably was a quarterback? You think that's fair to say? Anybody that was a quarterback, that's a great deal. Listen, as a linebacker resetting the market, we appreciate that. The fact is that he forced them. You talk about, forced the market down. Well, he forced their hand because they had no choice, right? We see Josh Rosen going to Cleveland. He's been on the back of a milk cart. Where's Waldo since the beginning of his career? But what I'm saying is nobody stepped up. Just like with Baker Mayfield, all the bad things came out about Baker Mayfield. Nobody came out. You know what that suggests? That is true. Nobody came out to defend him. So it doesn't mean – so now you embolden him even more because now the behavior doesn't have to be corrected. Because now he has you strapped financially where you have no options, where you had the opportunity. Yeah, you still had 2 years left on the deal. You could have franchised him twice. You could have forced him to say, first of all, show me results. Then show me that you've matured and that you can be a leader. Because guess what? If you're not a force multiplier, eventually next year, J.J. Watt's gone. A.J. Green is gone. All those veterans that we brought in to try and be leaders are gone. And so it's going to fall squarely on your feet as far as you being the face of this franchise, but also showing some maturity, being the CEO of our franchise, speaking for our franchise, and carrying yourself with pride and dignity in the way that we see quarterbacks like Peyton Manning, like Russell Wilson, like Tom Brady carry themselves. That's not pouting, slouching, bad body language, being short with reporters. Like, come on, man. Like, the greatest things that I've seen from Peyton Manning and Tom Brady is when they lost Super Bowls, how they carried themselves, right? That's what you'd expect when you're the highest paid player, one of the highest paid players in your position. And we haven't got that from Kyler Murray, and I don't see if we're going to ever get it because now he's going to walk around that facility like he owns it. And, again, as your quarterback, especially your highest paid player, you expect to be a CEO. And can Kyler Murray now live up to that? All right.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.